In Penny Lane there is a barber showing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to know, and all the people that come and go stop and say hello. On the corner is a banker with a motor car. The little children laugh at him behind his back. And then the banker never wears a Mac in the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies I sit and meanwhile back. Alright, so there you go. I'm going to teach you that as well. It changes key. Let's begin. We're going to have a camera eye view, which will be portraying exactly what I see looking down from here on the keyboard. So the verse is basically a B major. And as you see, I'm using my fourth finger to hold down these three notes. And we'll talk about the right hand as well. I got my thumb, which is sort of rotating between the fifth and sixth string, you know, the thicker strings here, bass strings. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 finger here on this finger, or this hand, sorry, which is basically playing all here. So you need to have a kind of a staccato method of playing. So you pluck it and then deaden it right away. And basically each finger is assigned to its strings and keeps consistent. Let's look at those chords. It's a B. I'm playing all the strings except for the end strings at this point. We're not playing either E strings, so we're just playing the middle strings kind of here. So that's that. And then I move this finger down to the first fret on the fifth string, which is a dissonant chord on its own. And that's the third note. I'm sixth string here on the fret, and then the second fret. So again, we got dun, 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 dun. Okay, so like that. And then the next part, and the particular fingering here is you're playing second fret on the second and fourth string, okay? And you're using the same finger to hold those frets down. And you're playing the fourth fret on the third string. So that's the notes. And then you introduce this note, which is the fourth fret on the fifth string. So you're going like that. So altogether you got, okay, so you go from 3 strings to 4 strings when you introduce this note here. So hopefully that's clear. Those first, and then that. So again, so we got that. And then it's just an F sharp major, which is your second fret here, bar chord. And for this, you're going. So again, you're kind of using your 3 fingers here. You're just hitting part of that bar chord. You're hitting that part of it, the second, third, and fourth string. And then on the second part, you ring in on the bass note. And although in theory this is the bass note here, da, da, just changes octaves. So again, we got. Now this part, for me, I found it the hardest part to learn, actually, to teach myself to play that while I was singing. Now if you were just going to play chords, you could go da 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 da. And then it goes to a minor. So you're still on a B, but it goes to a minor. Which is so ingenious about this song. This is one of the things that really is the great hook in this song, when it switches to that minor chord. So I kind of strum it, all the strings except for the 6th. So I go. So let's break that down. It's minor. So that's me playing, again, the same pattern. I'm playing the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string with my fingers here, ringing out the 5th string bass note. So you have that's a bar chord B flat, basically, right? B minor, I mean. Not B flat, B minor. And then you have to switch your fingering. So you see how right here I got my 1st finger, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th as such. And then you have to switch around. So you go from here. So suddenly I'm playing the same notes, but I've switched the fingering of the notes so that I can accommodate this note here. This is on the 6th string. So I'm going. Now notice here, I actually use my thumb and go from here, from the 4th fret to the 3rd, with my thumb. So go. And then this one's a real stretcher. And basically, it's like playing a B major, but you're sussing it, I believe it's called. So you're adding, so you're on the 2nd string, it's the 5th fret instead there, and these are back in the 4th fret still. So you go, and then so you got these. This is like an octave stretch here, F sharp with your 1st and 3rd finger. And then you've got that one in it, and then this one, finger, your 4th finger there. So. And then, very strange, which is basically just an E major chord, and the only thing is the trick is you're picking first on the 4th string, then the 5th, and then the bottom 6. So you give it that sort of Penny Lane. Now it's not just a straight A. I go like this. So that would be a straight A there. But I'm playing the 5th fret on the 2nd string there, and then these two here, and an open A, 5th string. And you see there, the only difference is instead of an A note for the bass, I moved this up. My 3rd finger on the 4th fret there. And then the same deal, instead of playing just a D, you're playing a D like this. And you'll see why in a second. You go. That's the horn section, you know, that they wrote into that. So there you go. You got. And that's an F sharp major. F sharp major, bar chord, simple. So the outro is basically, so it's still a B, you're playing a B major, basically, bar chord, starting on the 5th string there, the 2nd fret. And then you just move up your bass note, 6th fret, 5th string. So like that. This is E. Penny Lane. And then it ends like that. So that's it. I hope I covered everything well for you. I thought I would teach this because I just learned it yesterday, and it's really fun to play. Fun song to learn. I can't see my head. Can you see my head? Ah, my head. Where's my head? Whoa. Bright lights. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost out of batteries anyways. Talk to you guys later. There's a Beatles song.